Prahlada says, it is rare to get a birth which is suitable for devotion. It is very, very rare to get a birth which is suitable for devotion. Just imagine how many bacteria will be present in this room. How many bacteria? Crores and crores of bacteria are there currently in this room. Can any one of those bacteria involve themselves in Bhakti Yogam? No. But we are blessed with a human body. We can perform bhakti. So it is very, very rare to get a birth which is suitable for devotion. Once you have got it, you should not waste that. So utilize it right from the beginning, right from childhood. You have to engage in devotion. You should not waste life. Prahlada says the same content, the same message has been echoed by Thondaradi Pudiyalvar in Tirumalai. Vedanul Pirayam Nuru Manisardam Puguvarelum Padiyum Urangi Pohum Nindrayi Padinai Yandu Pedai Balagan Adahum Pinipasi Mupu Tunbam Adalal Piravi Vendain Arangaman Agarulane. Actually, the same thing Prahlada says. Pumso Varshashatam Hiyayuhu Tat Ardhamcha Ajitatmanaha Nishpalam Yataso Ratriyam Shetendam Prapitastamah. Mugdasya balye kaishore क्रीडतो याति विंशतिः जरया ग्रस्तदेहस्य यात्यकल्पस्य विंशतिः दुरापूरेण कामेन मोहेन च बलीयसा शेषं गृहेषु सक्तस्य प्रमत्तस्य अपयातिः. Bhagavan has given us this life with 100 years lifespan. Among those 100 years, we spend 50 years just by sleeping. We have wasted 50 years by sleeping. By taking into account our nighttime sleep alone, Prahlada says we waste 50 years by sleeping. If we take into account our daytime sleep as well, in school, in college, in office, during Upanyasam, all daytime sleep. If we combine all of them, 70 years to 75 years we spend by sleeping. Then the first 20 years of life, we lead a playful life. We don't take anything serious. Everything is playful. We spend 20 years wasted. The last 20 years, we lament about our diseases and waste the last 20 years, 80 to 100. We just lament, oh, I have got arthritis. In those days, those diseases came at 80 years of age. Now at 30 itself, we get diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, everything. So for last 20 years, we lament about disease and waste 20 years. So 50 years gone with sleep. 20 years, playful life. 20 years, lamenting about diseases. Some 10 years may be remaining, but those 10 years, we go after material pleasures. There are a lot of things which are attractive in this universe. We go after them. Then, where is time for devotion? We are thinking that we are having a long life, lot of time left. We can indulge in devotion at any time. No, that's not the case. 50 years already wasted. 20 years playful life. 20 years lament about disease. If something is remaining, then you go after material pleasures. What is there remaining? So as early as possible, join with devotees, mingle with devotees, engage in satsangam, show love to all, because God is within everybody. Love everyone. You leave all these asuric, demonic tendencies. The Shanda and Marka are teaching, you kill anybody, amass wealth, don't worry about others. No. You have to show compassion towards others. Then only Bhagavan will love you. Tasmat sarveshu bhuteshu dayam kuruta saugridam bhavam asuram unmuchye yaya tushyati adokshajaha. Prahlada told them, just because I am telling you, even without you asking, don't think that this is so simple matter. It is a great spiritual teaching. It was taught by Narayana Rishi to Narada. Jnanam tadeta damalam duravapamahe Narayano narasakakhila Naradaya. This was taught by Narayana Rishi to Narada Maharishi. Ekantinam Bhagavatastad akinchananam padaravinda rajasa plutadehinam syat. If you want to develop devotion, I have one shortcut for you. Just bathe yourself in the dust of the feet of devotees. Bhaktangri Renu, Thondaradi Pudi, bathe yourself in the dust of the feet of devotees. If you do so, you will get devotion. The children listened to Prahlada's speech and said, Prahlada, after listening to what you have said, we are all convinced. Yes, Hiranyakashipu is not God. Lord Narayana proclaimed in the Vedas is God. Yes, we are ready to worship him. But how did you get this wisdom? After listening to your speech, we are pretty sure that you must have learnt all these things from a better guru, not our Shanda and Marka. They are not capable of teaching these things. You have gone for some tuition or some special class with some other guru. Who is your guru? Tell me. Now Prahlada tells his flashback. Because Narada episode is not given there in Bhagavatam. It comes later as a flashback. Now Prahlada tells his friends, okay, my guru is sage Narada. How did you get the association of Narada? His friends asked. Prahlada told them, when my mother was pregnant, at that time my father Hiranyakashipu had gone to perform tapas. My mother was pregnant. See, Hiranyakashipu, he left out the pregnant wife and went for performing tapas. My mother was pregnant. Indra tried to kill my pregnant mother that time. But Narada stopped him. You should not kill a pregnant woman. It is a great sin. Saying so, he diverted Indra to some other place. And Narada saved Prahlada's mother Kayadu and granted her asylum in his hermitage. In Narada's ashram, he granted asylum to the pregnant Kayadu. There, in his ashram, Narada would play his Veena Mahati and chant Narayana, 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 Narayana. Narada used to chant the names of Bhagavan, playing his Veena Mahati. Prahlada says, I was in the womb of my mother at that time. I would listen to the chants of Narada, Narayana, Narayana, still ringing in my ears. That Veena Ganam, that Mahati Veena, along with the chant of Narayana. I listened to that chant right from my stage as a fetus in the womb of my mother. And that's why I developed devotion right from birth. That's why Prahlada is called Garbhasriman, Karuvile Thiru. Right from birth, he was devoted because of the grace of Acharya. Without Acharya Kataksham, Bhakti will not crop up within our minds. I received the Kataksham, grace of Narada. By his grace, I have become a devotee. All children were now convinced. Prahlada asked them that, shall we chant now? Yes, chant. Narayana, 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 Narayana. It was a chorus chant. It was evening by that time. Shanda and Marka, who had gone out, came back to the Gurukulam. They were shocked. Hey, there was only one Prahlada inside this Gurukulam. Usually solo voice of Narayana will be ringing here, but now a chorus, Narayana, Narayana. How many people are doing Upanyasam here? We thought that only one person is doing Upanyasam. Only one Prahlada was chanting Narayana, Narayana. But now we are able to hear some chorus chant of Narayana. They were stunned to see all demonic children. They were all children of Asuras. They were all chanting Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. See how great Prahlada is. Our children, we send them to school as devoted, theistic people. But they have a peer group at school. That peer group will brainwash our child and send back home as atheist. Our child will question us in the evening. Why did you ask me to apply tilak on forehead? My peer group is asking me. But see how great Prahlada is. He went to the demonic school. All were demons. He was the only devoted person. But they were unable to convert Prahlada. Prahlada converted all of them into devotees. So all of them started chanting Narayana, Narayana along with Prahlada. Shanda and Marka got terrified. They went to Hiranyakashipu, explained the situation to him. Hiranyakashipu got angry. For the final time, please get ready. For the final time, Hiranyakashipu summoned Prahlada. He asked Prahlada, are you challenging me? Are you trying to challenge me? Even Devas get afraid to stand in front of me. You are a 5-year-old boy. Who gave you so much strength? You are standing in front of me. Who gave you this strength? Who gave you this courage? Tell me. Prahlada said, oh father, it's Narayana who gave me strength. But the irony is, it's the same Narayana who gave you strength as well. You are speaking in front of me. You are denying the existence of God. Even to deny the existence of God, you need some strength. That strength is given by God only. Na kevalam me bhavatascha rajan savai balam balinam chaparesham pare vare mi sthirajangamaye brahmadayo yena vasham pranitaha. Oh my father, if you are standing in front of me and saying there is no God, if you are able to say there is no God, means there is a God within you who gives you strength to say there is no God. In Jairam Sharma comics, there is one joke. There was an atheist. He used to say, God is nowhere, God is nowhere, God is nowhere. He was on his deathbed. In a piece of paper, he wrote, God is nowhere, gave it to his son. Please read this. Listening to this, I will pass away. That son was weak in English. It was written as God is nowhere. That son read out, God is now here. God is nowhere. God is now here. He read out. Listening to that, that man passed away. So even God is nowhere means God is now here. Similarly, if you are denying God means God is within you and giving you the strength to deny him. Hiranyakashipu got even more enraged. Where is that God? You are telling me God Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Yastvaya manda bhagyokta madanyo jagadishwaraha kwasav. I am the God of the universe. But you are repeatedly saying Narayana, Narayana. Where is he? Prahlada said, Sarvatra Saha. He is everywhere. Where he is not existing. No, there is no place that God is not here. He is everywhere. Okay. Yadi stambhe kasmat sambhena drishyate. Hiranyakashipu asks, if so, is your Narayana present in the pillar of my palace? You see this pillar in my palace? It was built by me. Now you tell me, is your Narayana present in this pillar? I am going to bombard the pillar and break it open. If your Narayana does not come from this pillar, I will chop off your head. Hiranyakashipu told Prahlada, I will bombard this pillar, break it open. If your Narayana is present everywhere, he should come out of this pillar. If he does not come out, I will chop off your head. Prahlada said, I am having darshan of my Bhagavan in this pillar. Not that my Bhagavan is present or will be present. He could present. No, no. See the faith of Prahlada. I see my Lord Sriman Narayana in this pillar. Hiranyakashipu got angry. Okay, now it is do or die. I will break the pillar open. If Narayana comes, let him come. Otherwise, I will cut off your head with my sword. Hiranyakashipu bangs on the pillar. Soham vikattamanasya sharakayat viramite gopayeta haristwadya yaste sharanamipsitam evam duruktair muhurardayan rusha sutam maha bhagavatam mahasuraha khadgam prakrikya utpatito varasanat stambham tathada atibalaha swamushtina. With his fist, Hiranyakashipu bombarded that pillar. A huge sound resonated. Hiranyakashipu himself was shocked. Does my blow has that much power? Because the sound was so much that in Satyalokam, Brahma got an earthquake in Satyalokam and fell off from his lotus seat. That kind of a sound emanated which resonated on all the 14 worlds. Tadaiva tasmin nidanoti bhishanaha babuva yenanda katahamasputtat yam vai swadhishnyopa gatam tu ajadayaha shutva swadhamatyayam angame nire. That sound resonated on all the 14 worlds as Hiranyakashipu banged on the pillar with his fist. Bhukhandam varanantam paravarveratam tampatam porudampam dim 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 pam dhagamapi dhagamaihi champa champaischa champaihi tulyas tulyastu tulya dhuma dhuma dhumakaihi kunkumankai kumankaihi yetatte purnayuktam maharaha karagha patumam narasimha. And the pillar just opens. Our mental screen also opens now. The pillar opens. Bhagavan has decided to fulfill the wish of his devotee. If a devotee says something, Bhagavan will ensure that the words of his devotees come true. Satyam vidhatum nijabhritya bhashitam. If a devotee utters a word, it is the duty of Bhagavan to make it come true. Satyam vidhatum nijabhritya bhashitam vyaptim cha bhuteshu akileshu chatmanaha adrishyatatyadbhuta roopamudvahan stambhe sabhayam na mrigam na manusham. The pillar is opening. The pillar is opening. The gap is widening. Pillar is opening. The gap is widening. Now we are able to vaguely see a form within that pillar. We are able to deduce that below the neck it is a human form. Above the neck it has manes. Sata, Pidari we say, it has manes. It is the form of a lion. Lion above neck, man below neck. It is the most handsome incarnation of Bhagavan. Parashara Bhattar, the great Acharya said, Itikila sitakshira nyayena sangamitangakam. A father gave his son plain milk without sugar. The son tasted and told his father, Father, this is not sweet. Then the father gave him plain sugar without milk. Son tasted and said, No, no, this is also not fair. Then the father gave him milk mixed with sugar. The child drank it and he told his father, Father, I love milk mixed with sugar. Don't give me plain milk. Don't give me plain sugar. I need milk with sugar. Similarly, Bhagavan took many animal incarnations. They are plain milk without sugar. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, plain milk without sugar. He took human incarnations. They are plain sugar without milk. Rama, Krishna, Vamana, plain sugar without milk. But one incarnation, it has both milk, both sugar mixed together. Milk and sugar mixed together. Milk is animal form, lion. Sugar is human form below the neck. That is none other than Narasimha Avataram. If a child drinks milk mixed with sugar, it will not prefer plain milk or plain sugar. If a devotee gets attracted to this Narasimha, he won't go to animal incarnations. He won't go to human incarnations. He will go to this animal, human, combined incarnation. Now the pillar widens. It opens. Now the Lord comes out. How was he? Shukha Brahmam describes. Just open your mental screen and meditate on Narasimha. Mimam samanasya samuttito grataha nrisimha rupastadalam bayanakam. A terrific lion human form of the Lord emerged from the pillar. Pratapta chami kara chandalochanam. His eyes were brimming with anger. His eyes were reddish like molten gold. Spurat sata kesara jrimbitananam. His glowing manes were waving in the air, extending till the sky. Eyes reddish like molten gold, manes waving and spreading all over the skies. Karala damstram. He had terrific canine teeth on both sides. Karavala chanchalakshuranta jihvam. His tongue was moving like a sword. Brukuti mukolbanam. He had curved eyebrows. Stabdordhvakarnam. He had upward ears. Lion's ears will be facing upwards. Upward ears. Girikandara Vyatasyanasam. His nostrils were like caves in mountains. Hanubheda Bhishanam. His jaw was split into two parts by a terrific nerve. Just imagine this form with eyes reddish like molten gold, glowing manes waving and extending into the sky, terrific canines on either sides, sharp tongue like a sword, curved eyebrows, upward ears, cave-like nose, and a jaw split into two by a nerve in between. Divisprishatkayam. His body was touching the sky. Not mere 20 feet, 40 feet, 80 feet. No, his body was touching the sky. A mammoth form. Adirga pivara griva. He had a stout and short neck. Uru vakshastalam. He had a broad chest. Alpamadhyamam, slender waist. Chandramshu gauraihi, churitam tanurugaihi. He had body hairs which were shining like moonlight. Body hairs were shining like moonlight. Vishwak bhujani kashatam. He had hundreds of hands. Not 4, not 8, not 16. Hundreds of hands. Nakayudam. His nails were his weapons. Because Hiranyakashipu had got boon. He should not be killed by any weapon. No weapon. Nail. Nakayudam, his nails were his weapons. So the Lord comes out now. Mimam samanasya samuttito grataha nrisimha rupastadalam bhayanakam pratapta chami kara chandalochanam spurat sata kesara jrimbitananam karala damstram. Karavala chanchalakshuranta jikvam brukuti mukolbanam sabdordvakarnam girikandaradbhuta vyatasyanasam hanubheda bhishanam divisprishatkayam adirgapi varagrivoru vakshastalam alpamadhyamam chandramshu gauraihi churitam tanurugaihi vishvagbhujani kashatam nakayudam. Having his nails as his weapons, with hundreds of hands, slender waist, body hair shining like moonlight, broad chest, short stout neck, with his body mammoth form touching the sky, jaw split into two by a nerve, with his nose appearing like caves, curved eyebrows, upward ears, sharp tongue like a sword, terrific canines on both sides, glowing manes extending into the sky, eyes red like molten gold. The form of Narasimha emerged from the pillar. Prahlada joined his hands together and he was worshipping his Lord. At the same time, Lord Narasimha caught hold of Hiranyakashipu, immediately took him to the doorstep. Dvaryurum apatya dadara lilaya nakairyatahim garudo mahavisham. Just like Garuda catches hold of a snake, Lord Narasimha caught hold of Hiranyakashipu. Now, just look at all his boons. He should not be killed by man or animal. Now he is Narasimha. Nara means human. Simha means lion, animal. So neither human nor animal. Okay, caught hold of Hiranyakashipu. Took him to his doorstep because he has asked boon. I should not die either inside the house or outside the house. Took him to the doorstep. Placed him on his lap because I should not die either on the earth or in the sky. So placed him on his lap.